Yeah, it's literally right outside.
Get out of here, Monty.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's cold outside, bro. Golly. I'm about to go do one thing that grown-ups do on a specific basis that I learned actually freaking creeps up on you expense-wise is the groceries. Man, I feel like we get groceries so much, and we bless my girlfriend. She meal preps. She does a good job. Let me stop holding this thing like this. But, whew, that, I mean, them prices sneak up on you. I'll tell you what. It's cold. You see it? I'll tell you another thing that sneaks up on you, just kicks you in the ass as you get older. Gas. Just another bill. Just another weekly bill if you drive like a certain amount of time. Oh my God, it's Will. Just saw some Wayne State guys, some teammates. Let's go grocery shopping. So here's the grocery list I gotta get. I tend to forget every time I get groceries. I forget something. My girlfriend's gonna yell at me if I don't get everything on this list. So I'm holding you all accountable for this. What I'm gonna do, what I was talking about is how expensive. No. What I was talking about is how much bills and everything stacks up as you become a young adult and have to start paying for stuff actually by yourself. It catches up to you, sneaks up on you, and eats your ass up. So, you know, them subscriptions, garbage bags. I have a pet now. All of a sudden, I gotta pay extra $60 every few minutes in freaking pet bills. I signed up for it, though. That's on me. This morning I woke up and I weighed in at the big 240, and it wasn't just a normal 240. It was 240. I had some clothes on. I had just ate. It was high 240, and then I took some clothes off and it was mid 240, and then I birthday suit and I was low to like 240. That's too big. I think my comfortable weight is 220. I thought I was big when I was 220. I'm 6'3", by the way. I'm like 6'2" and like 3.5 quarters or something like that. I'm closer to 6'3" than I am 6'2", which, you know, I'm like basically 6'5". But if I'm not 240 of like more muscle, then I think I'm actually getting to that point where I'm like, all right, Dave, you need to figure that out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to figure out a way to work out today, whether it's going to the gym that I need that membership I need to cancel, or whether it's at home. I need to get some work in. I need to eat better. So I know it's not, I know the whole like P's and Q's stuff, bro. Like, but I need Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey. Alright, he's about to eat my blanket. I had the bright idea of starting something like 75 hard as of yesterday, and I was like, yeah, if I can't get in the gym, I just gotta dig right into it. Go hard, boom. Wake up early, yada yada yada, this, that, and the other. And then this morning waking up, I was on the verge of my same streak of, you know, waking up and then kind of just dozing back off because, you know, didn't get to bed at the right amount of time. But luckily God woke me up. My girlfriend got stuck in the snow, had to rush out there and shovel her out and teach her how to get out of the little maneuver thing because, you know, I live in the nice warm state of Michigan. By the way, 75 hard, you have to have one of the workouts outside. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. It's too cold. Once again, I live in Michigan. Now, I don't know if other people do that where it's 1 degree outside and you gotta have a 45-minute workout outside. Unfortunately, I don't even have any shoes for that. I have Uggs. I'm not gonna tear a hole in my Uggs. So I am gonna do 2 workouts today since I'm up at the wake of. I'm up very early. I'm out there in a Snuggie and a Nike parka, and I'm cold. Like, bro, it's like. But that's like half of a workout. I had to shovel for like 10 minutes, so I'm technically counting that. Day 1, I guess. There are 2 things I need to start doing like immediately to enhance myself as a person, and make things easier for me moving forward. Now these aren't easy things, that's why I'm not doing them on a consistent basis, but there are 3 things that I need to do. I need to organize. I gotta be better organized, because if I'm organized, it'll make things easier for me to do in the future. It'll make things easier for me to find. Dealing with 2 different types of businesses, whether it's like dealing with emails and calling different people, I gotta write down the context. I gotta make sure I'm keeping track of these emails. I gotta write this down. I gotta write stuff down. I gotta be organized. I gotta organize these folders. Like, I can't be lazy in that moment, because that comes back to haunt me and makes things worse overall. Not saying things are bad, but it makes things worse. It makes things harder. I lose stuff. People get lost, and that's not how I'm gonna be effective as a businessman moving forward. Organize, take notes. See, I took notes on this because I can't even say this stuff right. I gotta wake up earlier, unfortunately, because when I wake up, I can wake up early, but when I wake up early, for some reason I end up going right back to sleep. And I wake up at the same time every day. I wake up at 9 every day, and I can't wake up at 9 every day. I have to wake up earlier than 9. And I realized if I get ahead in the morning, it makes the rest of the day easier. So even though I'm like a person who likes to stay up at night, and I'm more productive at the hour of 10 p.m. moving forward, it's easier for me to get stuff done if I actually wake up in the morning, plan for stuff. That'll probably give me time to go to the gym. I need to set a consistent routine. Consistency was always where I saw my most success, whether it's playing baseball, practicing on a consistent basis. The big thing with me, why I got decent at the sport, it wasn't because I was going too crazy in the weight room. It wasn't because I was the best out there. It's because I was the most consistent. I was one of the most consistent over a long period of time to where I got to play college baseball and stuff and moving forward. So if I can, and a hard part about that is I'm doing so many different things. I'm doing so many random things, so many different types of tasks, that it's hard to be consistent. I get a request to do something while I'm trying to be consistent, and while I'm trying to do something, that's gonna happen. But I mean, as one of the people that I work with, who I kind of I'm trying to not model the way I work after that person, but take advice from. I gotta write stuff down. I gotta have a to-do list, and then I gotta have priorities on that to-do list to get stuff done on a consistent basis. Consistency. I gotta build consistency. It's hard to build consistency when you are on a set schedule as well too. This is regarding anything with me, whether it's eating and lifting and working and stuff like that. When I was in college, I was able to, wow, all that coffee. I was able to balance all this stuff, but it was I was always lifting on this time in the day, and I was always working during this time, or always had this specific time to work. But yeah, staying organized, moving forward. I have to take notes. I gotta wake up earlier. I gotta be consistent, and that should help me build foundations moving forward. Whatever I gotta do to better myself. I'm about to test this stuff out, but the hardest part is going to be starting these things. The hardest part is going to be waking up that first morning, staying up that first morning, getting stuff done, going to that gym the first time, and building that set consistency.